Hello, I'm Matthew Weinstock, Assistant Managing Editor with Hospitals and Health Networks, with a preview of the November issue. Waiting. No one likes to do it, whether we're at the DMV, on the train platform, or even at the checkout line at Target. We especially dislike waiting to see a doctor in the emergency department, to get an x-ray, or for our discharge instructions. Recognizing that long wait times throughout the healthcare system are becoming a problem and impacting the patient experience, many hospitals are employing a variety of new tactics to improve throughput and take a bite out of wait times. Here's Marty Stepniak with a closer look.
This month's cover story takes a closer look at the growing emphasis hospital leaders are placing on wait times. With everything from transparent pricing to online rating sites, patients are behaving in a more consumer-like fashion. They're shopping around for the emergency room or doctor's office that provides the best experience. And one key element of that experience is the time spent in a waiting room. Studies have found that waiting decreases satisfaction, yet still patients are spending about an average of 22 minutes doing so in doctor's offices and over 4 hours in emergency departments. So forward-thinking hospitals and health systems are trying all kinds of things to eliminate wait times throughout their organization, whether it's building clinics that don't have reception desks and send patients straight to their appointments. Others are retooling their emergency departments to carefully sort through visitors and send them to the appropriate place in half an hour or less. A few experts we interviewed said they even believe the healthcare industry can eventually eliminate all avoidable wait times. Key to all of this, we're told, is getting leadership to buy into the importance of decreasing wait times and engaging patients and families about what the ideal healthcare experience might look like.
Thanks, Marty. And on a different front, researchers at the CDC are warning that the problem of bacteria becoming immune to antibiotics has gone from bad to worse during the last decade. And if something isn't done quickly, we risk catastrophe. Senior writer Paul Barr interviewed the head of the CDC's office researching this problem.
The November interview is with Steve Solomon, director of the CDC's Office of Antimicrobial Infection. He had some alarming news. Bacteria appear to be winning the war with antibiotics because of overuse. If people continue to use them at the rate they are now, we could end up going back into an era in which they no longer work. Some areas of particular concern from the CDC are a class of bacteria that are involved with ventilator infections and catheter infections. They're also concerned about C. difficile, which is a related problem. Although the outlook is grim, all is not lost. If people start taking antibiotics more responsibly, that'll give drug companies time to come up with some new versions at work.
Thanks, Paul. The November installment of our clinical management series dovetails with that Solomon interview. In it, contributing writer Jerry Aston analyzes efforts that hospitals and others are taking to root out healthcare-associated infections. Lastly, in the final article in our Generations in the Workforce series, we ask 8 hospital leaders what problems each of them has found managing a multi-generational staff, and the strategies they're using to solve those problems. For that story and more, be sure to check out the November issue of H&HN. I'm Matthew Weinstock. Thanks for tuning in.